God says He wants to talk to you for 2 minutes right now because your pending miracle has been approved. Listen to God now and you will receive great news, but if you skip, you will lose it. There are moments in your life when time slows down and your spirit feels a quiet tug that cannot be explained. This is one of those moments. This is not by chance. You have been led here because something sacred is taking place in the unseen. God is not just whispering to you. He is calling your name with tenderness and power, with fire and compassion, because He has chosen this very moment to reach into your heart and let you know that your pending miracle has already been approved in heaven. There has been a shift. What you've been waiting for is no longer just a hope. It's already written, already finished, and now it is being released into your life. Before you do anything else, just comment Amen to open your heart and spirit to receive what heaven is about to pour into your life. This message is not about something you might receive someday in the future. This is about something that has already been prepared for you. Heaven has been working behind the scenes while you cried in silence, while you waited in faith, and while you held on when it felt like everything was slipping through your hands. What you thought was delayed was actually being refined. What you thought was denied was actually being built stronger, deeper, more beautifully than you could have imagined. And now God says, the waiting season is shifting into a receiving season. If these words have touched something inside you already, like and stay with me until the end. You need to hear every word, because what God is doing for you is not just another blessing, it is the one that will change everything. Your pending miracle is not random. It is the result of prayers spoken through tears, worship whispered in the dark, and obedience offered when it hurt. God has seen every moment, heard every cry, and felt every ache in your chest. He did not turn away. He was there through every lonely night, every painful goodbye, every closed door, and every time you whispered that you still believed. He has not forgotten one single act of faith you offered. Not one. This miracle has your name on it. It was not assigned to someone else. No matter how it looks, no matter what others have said, no matter how long it has taken, the approval came directly from the throne room of God. The seal has been placed. The delay has been lifted. The time is now. You may not have seen the signs yet, but the atmosphere around you has already shifted. Angels have already been released. Chains have already broken. And the places in your life that have been dry, silent, and still are about to overflow with the goodness of God. This is not about your strength or your efforts. This is about His promise, His timing, and His covenant with you. He keeps His word. He does not speak to stir emotion. He speaks to create change. And this moment right now is one of divine creation. He is not reminding you of your miracle to make you hope again for no reason. He is declaring it because it has been scheduled, signed, sealed, and approved, and you are standing at the edge of its arrival. Stay with this word because every sentence is infused with the presence of the Holy Spirit. It is here to lift the heaviness off your shoulders, to break off discouragement, and to breathe fresh strength into your soul. You are not hearing this by accident. This is an appointed time for an appointed miracle. You may have thought God was silent, but He was speaking in ways you could not yet understand. He was aligning people, circumstances, and situations in your favor. He was removing what could harm you and preparing what could bless you. He was not punishing you with silence. He was protecting you from what would have broken you if He had answered too soon. Now the waiting has served its purpose. The battle has shaped your faith. The struggle has made you stronger. And now your miracle is ready to be seen in the natural. You have carried this promise in your spirit long enough. The time has come for manifestation. This word is sacred. Do not rush past it. Sit with it. Let it soak into your spirit. Let it breathe peace into your heart. Let it remind you that God is not just a promise maker, He is a promise keeper. He is not only aware of your situation, He is in the middle of it, moving pieces, opening doors, and making ways that no one else could see. Even now, God's presence is surrounding you. There is a gentle stillness coming upon your heart because heaven is confirming this word to you. You are not crazy for believing. You are not forgotten for holding on. You are not weak for still waiting. You are faithful. And your faith is about to be rewarded. Do not let doubt creep in. Do not let fear rob you of what belongs to you. Guard your peace. Guard your hope, because you are moments away from the release you've been crying out for. The weight you have been carrying is being lifted. The lack you have endured is turning into abundance. The silence is turning into praise. And the closed doors are about to swing wide open. God is not asking you to figure it out. He is asking you to trust that He already has. He is not requiring your perfection. He is drawing you close with His love. Your miracle does not depend on your ability to earn it. It rests on His grace and His decision to give it freely, because you are His, and He delights in blessing His children. What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual, helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now before it's gone forever. You may not have felt it yet in your circumstances, but the miracle has already taken its first breath. You are standing right at the edge of what you have been praying for, and all of heaven is in motion to make sure it reaches you exactly when it's meant to. You have been faithful in the little things. You have praised God when you had nothing to show for your faith. You have cried out in private when no one saw your pain. You have walked through disappointments, through setbacks, through heartbreak, yet you never let go of Him. God saw that. He saw the loyalty in your heart, the strength in your surrender, and the purity of your prayers. And now, the answer is moving toward you faster than you can imagine. Comment 1111 if you believe this miracle is already on its way to your life. Every moment you attempted to give up, but didn't. Every time you chose to believe instead of breaking down, God was storing those moments as holy seeds of trust. And now, those seeds are breaking open and growing into blessings too great to be hidden. What you thought was the end was just the planting, and now the harvest is coming. It is not coming in pieces. It is coming in fullness. It is not coming through your effort alone, but through God's promise that never fails. When God says your pending miracle has been approved, He is not offering hope for maybe, one day, someday. He is declaring a spiritual reality that is about to touch your physical life. Your spirit already knows it. That's why you're still here. That's why your heart is still open. Because something inside of you already senses that this is the word that will shift everything. You've waited long enough. And now God is saying, I'm stepping in. This miracle will not be like the others you've seen. It will not be small. It will not be quiet. It will not be forgettable. It will be the kind that makes people who gave up on you look again. It will be the kind that silences every voice that said you would never recover. It will be the kind that cannot be explained except by saying, God did this. You don't have to convince anyone. You don't have to prove anything. You just have to stay close to the one who is already making it happen. God has not forgotten the promises He spoke over your life. The vision He gave you is not dead. It has been protected, guarded, and hidden until the appointed time. And that time is now. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't fall too far. You didn't mess it up. If you are still breathing, your story is still being written by the hands of a faithful God. and what he writes cannot be erased by failure, delay, or doubt. There are things being broken off your life even now, chains of fear, patterns of lack, cycles of defeat. God is not just giving you a miracle. He is preparing you to carry it with joy, with strength, and with peace. This is not just about breakthrough. This is about transformation. You are not walking back into the same life. You are stepping into a higher place, a new dimension of grace, where the glory of God will be visible on everything you touch. You have cried long enough. You have questioned long enough. You have wandered in the wilderness long enough. God is bringing you into the land He promised. No more just surviving. No more just barely holding on. He is filling you with fresh strength to receive and rejoice. This miracle is not just a blessing, it is a turning point. It is the moment where things begin to change for good. God is not looking at your past, He is looking at your heart, and your heart has been faithful. Even when your body was tired, even when your faith was low, you still came back to Him. That kind of love does not go unnoticed in heaven. That kind of faith is precious. And because of that, He has decided that now is the time. Now is the release. Now is the shift. You do not need to fear missing what's yours. What God has ordained cannot be stolen. It cannot be delayed any longer. The spiritual realm is already in agreement. And now, the natural realm must align. The miracle is pushing through. The blessing is finding you. The approval has already been signed by the hand of the Most High. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are favored. You are chosen. You are covered. God has assigned angels to surround you, to protect what is coming to you, and to fight battles you will never even see. You are not alone. You are not vulnerable. You are wrapped in divine protection that no enemy can penetrate. This is a moment of awakening. You are being reminded that your life is not ordinary. You are being reminded that your journey is marked with purpose. You are being reminded that the pain you endured will not be wasted. Every tear will become oil for your anointing. Every wound will shine with the glory of your healing. Every loss will be replaced with fullness. You are not going backward. You are stepping into the place where grace meets glory. Your miracle has been approved, not because of who you are, but because of who God is. He is a promise keeper. He is the healer. He is the waymaker. He is the restorer. And when He says now, nothing can stop it. Not fear, not shame, not your past. The time has been set. The door is opening. The favor is flowing. And nothing will stop the hand of God from doing what He has already decided must happen in your life. So breathe, be still, and know that God is not finished. He is just getting started. And what He begins, He always completes. This miracle will not be partial. It will be whole. It will not be rushed. It will be right on time. And when it comes, you will say, only God could have done this, because that is exactly what He wants you to know. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. What you are about to see will not come as a slow drift, but as a sudden shift. It will be the kind of miracle that surprises even your strongest faith, not because you didn't believe it was possible, but because the weight of waiting made the promise feel distant. But heaven did not forget. God did not change His mind. What He said is still alive, and now it is time. This miracle is not something you have to chase. You don't have to run after it, force it, or beg for it. It is coming directly to you, wrapped in grace, drenched in mercy, and sealed with favor. God knows exactly where you are. He knows the burden you carry. He knows the exact moment when your hands will be ready to receive what your heart has been holding onto for so long. There is no risk of missing what has been prepared for you. It has been designed specifically for your life, your timeline, your purpose. Comment 222 if you trust that your miracle is already being delivered to your doorstep by heaven's hand. There is something sacred about those who refuse to let go of hope, even when everything around them looks the opposite. That kind of faith is rare. That kind of faith is precious to God. And that is the kind of faith you have carried in your chest like a burning ember, even when the winds of delay tried to snuff it out. You stayed. You believed. You hoped when there was no sign. And for that, God is honoring you now with the fulfillment of what you were promised. You didn't just believe when it was easy. You believed when it cost you something. You believed when others moved on, when voices told you to quit, when the weight felt too much. But something inside you refused to die. That something was the breath of God whispering, "Hold on, I'm not finished yet." And now, the moment that whisper turns into a shout of glory is closer than it has ever been. God is not bound by time. He does not measure your life in hours or days, but in seasons and purpose. You may feel like it has taken too long, but in His perfect timing, not 1 second has been wasted. Every day of waiting was working in your favor. Every delay was shaping your character. Every silent night was stretching your capacity to receive what is coming. And now, because you waited, you will carry the blessing with strength, with wisdom, and with joy. This miracle will not only bless you, it will bless those connected to you. It will overflow. It will restore generations. It will inspire those who lost hope. It will reignite those who gave up. Because what God is doing in your life is not small. It is revival-sized. It is history-making. It is legacy-shaping. You are not just receiving something for yourself. You are carrying something for those who come after you. There are people who have doubted you, judged you, counted you out, but God is about to silence every voice that spoke against you. Not through revenge, not through pride, but through undeniable favor. When your miracle arrives, it will be your vindication. It will be proof that you were never forgotten, never forsaken, never abandoned by the one who called you His own. This is not about showing off. This is about showing the world that the same God who met you in the valley is the same God lifting you to the mountain. The same God who comforted you in darkness is the same God bringing you into the light. Your story will be a testimony not of your strength, but of His faithfulness. Do not rush this moment. Do not let your heart grow weary now. You have come too far. You have overcome too much. The enemy tried to take you out, not because of your weakness, but because of your calling. He saw the magnitude of what was placed on your life. He saw the size of your miracle. He saw the anointing, the favor, the promise. And he tried everything to break your spirit, but you did not break. You may have bent, but you did not fall apart. And now, because of your endurance, the reward is coming. God is not just giving you something. He is restoring everything. He is healing the places that have been wounded for years. He is opening the places that have been shut for too long. He is speaking life into every dry bone, every forgotten dream, every abandoned prayer. Nothing is too far gone for the breath of God. And nothing is too late when His hand is involved. You are standing at the beginning of something beautiful. This is not just the end of a hard season, it is the start of a new one, filled with clarity, peace, and favor. Things that once felt impossible are becoming possible. Doors that refused to open are unlocking. Relationships are being mended. Resources are being released. And the grace you need for what comes next is being poured out in full. There is a stirring in your spirit because your spirit recognizes what your eyes cannot yet see. You feel the shift even before it becomes visible. That is the sign. That is the confirmation. The invisible is becoming visible. The spiritual is becoming tangible. And what once seemed far away is now right in front of you. You are not weak for needing God. You are not broken for crying out to Him. You are not wrong for still believing. You are exactly where you need to be, surrendered, expectant, and ready. And that is the most powerful place to be, because it is where heaven touches earth and miracles are born. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. Let your heart breathe again. Let your soul rest. Let your mind stop racing. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to stay present and open. Because the blessing is not waiting for you to be perfect. It is waiting for you to receive it with humility and gratitude. God is not looking for performance. He is looking for presence. And you, right here, right now, are in the presence of something holy. Do not forget who you are. You are a child of the Most High God. You are loved. You are covered. You are chosen. You are not ordinary. You carry the fingerprint of heaven on your life. And because of that, miracles chase you, blessings follow you, and favor finds you. Everything that felt like a delay was actually divine protection, and everything that felt like a detour was a redirection toward something far better than what you had in mind. You didn't lose time. You didn't fall behind. You were being shaped for something you were never meant to miss. And now that you are here, God is about to show you why the wait had to last as long as it did. This pending miracle you're about to receive will carry such weight that your past pain will feel light in comparison. The tears you cried will not go unnoticed. Not a single one. They were collected by heaven and turned into rivers of breakthrough, flowing right back into your life. You felt like you were breaking, but God was building. You felt like you were losing, but God was preserving. And now, what He has prepared is going to find you in a way that leaves no doubt it came from Him. Comment 333 to declare your faith that everything coming is from God's own hand. You were not waiting because you were forgotten. You were waiting because your blessing was being tailored for you. God has never given leftovers to His children. He does not rush what He crafts with care. You were not being ignored. You were being honored by a process that ensures your miracle arrives whole, strong, and lasting. He never writes half-finished stories. What He begins, He completes. And what He completes carries His signature of love. This moment is not only about receiving something physical, it is about a spiritual alignment that shifts the way you see everything. When this miracle enters your life, it will shift how you talk, how you walk, how you believe. Because this is the kind of miracle that reminds you who your God truly is. The same God who parted the sea, the same God who shut the lion's mouth, the same God who raised the dead. That God is speaking over your life today. That same God has signed off on what is being released into your hands. You do not have to fear the size of the promise. If God approved it, then He has also given you the grace to carry it. He will not give you a blessing that becomes a burden. He will not place something in your life that breaks you down. What He gives, He sustains. And what He releases, He also secures. This is not a temporary blessing. This is not a short-lived miracle. This is the kind of release that changes the course of your life. You have outgrown your old season. That is why things felt tight. That is why it felt like the walls were closing in. You were never meant to stay in that same place forever. You are being expanded. You are being moved into territory that matches what God placed inside of you. Your capacity is increasing, not to handle more pain, but to hold more blessing. You are not stepping backward, you are stepping into greater glory. There is a sweetness in this season because it is filled with answered prayers. But those answers will not come in pieces, they will come in completeness. Some of the very things you cried out for years ago are going to arrive in this hour. Some of the very dreams you thought died will rise again with even greater strength. And when they do, you will know it was worth every second of believing, every moment of waiting, every tear you shed in silence. The enemy tried to convince you it was too late. He tried to plant seeds of fear, distraction, and doubt. But God says no more. The spiritual warfare was intense because the miracle is massive. The attack was great because the anointing is even greater. The pressure was heavy because the breakthrough is powerful. And now, that breakthrough is being released. The enemy's voice has been silenced. Heaven's decree has been made. And what is yours cannot be taken. You are standing in the glow of divine favor. You are standing in the warmth of God's gaze. He is looking at you, not with disappointment, not with anger, but with joy. You are His delight. You are His beloved. And He takes pleasure in giving good gifts to His children, not because you earned them, but because you are His. And that identity is the key that opens every door in the kingdom. You won't have to strive for this. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to fear it slipping through your fingers. This miracle is coming with peace. It is coming with rest. It is coming with clarity. It will not confuse you. It will confirm everything God has been speaking to your heart, even in the silence. You will not question whether it is from Him. You will know. Your spirit will rejoice. Your soul will rest. And your heart will give Him praise. This next chapter of your life is not about survival. It's about joy. It's about overflow. It's about watching the hand of God do what no one else could do. What is coming is not just a solution to your problems. It is a display of God's glory. It is the kind of blessing that makes others ask how you kept your peace, how you held your hope, how you never gave up, and you will simply say, God kept me. Is this the same CIA brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak reveals a powerful 7-second technique developed under secret research. Backed by neuroscience, people are moving from debt to wealth and luxury faster than believed possible. But this secret may be deleted soon. Click the link in the comments before it disappears, because He did. Through the waiting, through the storms, through the nights where your prayers felt like whispers against stone, He heard you. He was never far. And now, because He is faithful, He is responding not with delay, not with maybe, but with certainty, with fullness, with divine timing that has finally come. You are no longer being prepared. You are being positioned. Positioned to see the promise. Positioned to walk through the open doors. Positioned to hold what heaven has released. Do not doubt your readiness. God would not send it if you were not able to carry it. He would not open the door if you weren't strong enough to walk through it. You are ready because He has made you ready. And now, your story is shifting. The ashes are turning to beauty. The mourning is turning to dancing. The heaviness is turning to praise. The drought is turning to rain. And all of it is because your God is not only a miracle worker, He is your Father, and He loves you more deeply than words can express. So lift your eyes with hope. Let your soul rejoice. The miracle that was pending has now been approved. The answer you waited for has already left heaven. The favor that was delayed is now active in your life. And the breakthrough that seemed so far is right at your doorstep. The miracle that has been pending in heaven's storehouse, the one tied to your name, is no longer waiting for clearance. It has been given full release, and it's making its way into your life now, faster than you expect, greater than you imagined, and stronger than anything that tried to stop it. You've spent nights asking God to just show you a sign. You've walked through days trying to stay strong, holding your chest together when your heart was breaking. But through it all, you never let go. You may have gotten tired, but you kept showing up. You may have felt forgotten, but you kept praying. And every time you whispered, "God, I trust you," heaven took notice. And now the response is unfolding. And it's coming not with a whisper, but like a rushing wind of change and favor. Comment 555 to speak prophetically that your time has come and you are ready to receive. You're not hearing this as another encouragement. This is not just inspiration for the moment. This is a word that has come to unlock something inside you and around you. God is not motivating you, He is moving you. From waiting into walking, from hoping into holding, from praying into praising, because what was once held back is now being handed over, not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. God is the keeper of promises. He does not tease His children with false hope. If He said it, He will perform it. If He revealed it, He will fulfill it. What He spoke over your life was not a suggestion. It was a divine decree. And when God declares a thing, nothing in all creation can cancel it. It doesn't matter who tried to block it, who didn't believe in it, or how long it seemed delayed. Heaven has the final word, and that word is yes. Yes to healing. Yes to provision. Yes to restoration. Yes to the doors opening. Yes to the silence ending. Yes to the chains breaking. Yes to the miracle entering your life in fullness. God has not been still. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned, He was preparing. Even in the moments when you were silent, He was singing over you. Even when you doubted your own worth, He reaffirmed your value with every breath He gave you. You were never invisible to Him. You were never too far, and you were never disqualified. There is something sacred in how God works. He doesn't rush miracles. He builds them slowly so that they last. He writes answers with layers of wisdom, not only to bless you, but to sustain you. This is why the wait was so long, because the promise is too valuable to be rushed. What's coming to you won't be fragile. It won't fade. It will stand strong. It will stay. It will settle into your life like a long-awaited sunrise that makes every dark night worth it. He is not giving you what you want, just to make you happy. He's giving you what you need to fulfill the calling on your life. This miracle is not just comfort, it's preparation. It's the equipping for everything you're about to walk into. He knows what is ahead, and He's making sure you have everything you need, spiritually and physically, to carry the assignment. You will not feel empty anymore. You will not feel lost anymore. You will not wander through this life without direction anymore. God is aligning everything. Your heart, your steps, your resources, your relationships, your faith, so that when the miracle arrives, it will find you ready and steady. You won't sabotage it. You won't second-guess it. You'll receive it in peace, in joy, and with gratitude that fills your soul. This is more than a season of breakthrough. This is a shift in identity. You are no longer the one who waits. You are the one who walks in answered prayers. You are no longer the one who wonders if God sees you. You are the one who carries His evidence. You are no longer the one trying to survive. You are the one who thrives under the covering of the Most High. Let these words stay with you. Let them echo when doubt tries to sneak back in. Let them speak louder than the memories of the pain. Let them drown out the noise of past disappointments, because this moment is holy, this moment is covered. This moment is the turning of a page in your story that will never be turned back again. Do you know why people keep whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A leaked brainwave method is spreading quietly and changing financial realities worldwide. Proven by neuroscience, this simple ritual attracts money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're so lucky. Click the link in the comments before it's taken down. God says, what's being released to you will restore everything the enemy tried to steal. Not just the blessing, but your joy, your clarity, your sense of safety, your hope for tomorrow. And when this miracle lands, it will do more than change your situation. It will change the atmosphere around your life. Doors will open that you didn't knock on. People will be drawn to you who you didn't expect. Favor will follow you into places you never imagined being invited into. Because when God moves, He does not move quietly. He leaves traces of His glory. He marks what is His. And you, child of God, are His. He is rewriting your story. He is clearing the dust from the pages. He is picking up where you felt too broken to continue. And He is saying, watch what I do next. There will be people who won't understand it. They will see the favor and not know the fire you went through to get here. They will witness the blessing and not know the burden you carried. They will hear the testimony but never have felt the silence. But it doesn't matter, because God knows. And He is proud of you. Yes, proud. Not because you were perfect, but because you kept your faith. You didn't let go. And now, heaven responds. So breathe in this truth. Your miracle is not just a concept, it is your reality. The angels have already been dispatched. The shift has already happened. The outcome has already been decided. All you have to do now is stay positioned, stay grateful, and keep your heart soft and expectant, because what is coming will feel like grace wrapped in peace. It will feel like God hugging every broken part of you and saying, "See, I told you I would do it." And you will cry not because you're still hurting, but because you're finally whole. Everything that was blocked, delayed, denied, or pushed aside is now shifting in your favor. The chains are falling, the doors are opening, the dry places are being watered, and the miracle you thought was out of reach is now within your grasp. This is not an emotional moment. This is a prophetic one. You are not just hearing encouragement. You are stepping into alignment with something heaven has prepared in secret, and now it is being revealed. You will begin to see signs, confirmations, divine appointments, and sudden opportunities that feel impossible to explain because they were never meant to be understood by human reasoning. They are heaven's signature, etched into the pages of your life. Comment 1212 if you know deep in your spirit that something powerful is being released over you now. Every setback, every delay, every no you encountered was not rejection, it was redirection. God was turning your path away from lesser things to preserve your hands for the weight of the blessing He had in store. He was guarding your steps, even when you didn't understand it. He was holding your future, even when it looked like everything was falling apart. And now, because you chose faith over fear, obedience over comfort, and surrender over control, He is honoring your trust with visible results. You're not going to have to force this. This miracle is not coming through striving, it is coming through stillness. Your surrender has activated God's strength. He is fighting for you. He is arranging the unseen. He is leading people to speak your name in rooms you've never entered. He is placing favor on documents you haven't even signed yet. He is opening doors that were once nailed shut. And all of it is because you refused to give up when it would have been easier to let go. This is what God does. He uses what was meant to break you, to build you. He turns every weapon formed against you into a stepping stone for your promise. He takes the ashes of what was lost and breathes over them until beauty rises. You may have felt like you were being crushed, but heaven was producing oil. You may have felt forgotten, but you were being hidden for the right moment. And now that moment is here. You are not stepping into something fragile. You are stepping into something established. This miracle has not been rushed. It has been forged in prayer, refined in fire, and sealed with purpose. What God is about to do in your life will not fade. It will remain. It will multiply. It will bless not only you, but everyone connected to your obedience. Because this blessing was never only about you, it was about what God could do through you. This miracle will carry glory. Not the kind of glory that draws attention to your name, but the kind that causes people to lift their eyes to heaven and say, "Surely God is with them." You will not have to explain yourself. You will not have to defend your journey. The fruit of this miracle will speak for itself. The presence of God upon your life will silence every doubt, every rumor, every accusation, and every fear. It is okay if you feel unprepared. It is okay if you don't feel ready. God does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. And if He has approved this miracle for you, then He has already equipped you to walk in it. Do not shrink back. Do not disqualify yourself because of your past, your weakness, or your questions. The blood of Jesus has already made you worthy. The Spirit of God has already made you strong. This is the hour where you stop surviving and start flourishing. This is the season where prayers become testimonies and waiting turns into worship. What is coming will feel like redemption wrapped in mercy. It will heal what broke you. It will fill what was empty. It will speak life over what felt dead. And it will remind you that nothing you went through was wasted. God has not just been preparing the blessing for you, He has been preparing you for the blessing. That is why you had to go through seasons of stretching. That is why you had to walk through disappointment and come out worshiping. That is why you had to be misunderstood, overlooked, and underestimated, so that when this miracle comes, no one can take the credit but God alone. Why was this 7-second brain ritual hidden for so long? A leaked CIA document exposed a technique so powerful people are canceling debt and calling in wealth within days. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps attract money like never before. But this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it disappears forever. There are things you used to beg God for that are about to appear without warning. There are doors you knocked on years ago that are about to swing open without effort. There are situations that caused you pain that are about to turn into platforms of praise. You are not behind. You are not off track. You are exactly where you are supposed to be for what God is releasing now. You have reached the place where you no longer have to chase what was meant for you. It's coming. It's already in motion. It's already surrounding your life with signs of hope, wonder, and favor. You will feel lighter. You will breathe easier. You will smile again, not because everything is perfect, but because you will know in your heart that God is near, and He has not forgotten one detail. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not finished. You are just getting started. And the best part is that you don't have to walk into this miracle alone. God is going with you. Every step you take, He is beside you. Every decision you make, He is guiding you. Every fear you face, He is fighting for you. And every victory you celebrate, He is rejoicing with you. Let this be your moment of release. Lay down the worry. Lay down the fear. Lay down the need to control the outcome. Your job is not to figure it all out. Your job is to stay faithful, stay expectant, and stay close to the one who has never left your side. He is faithful, he is present, and he is pouring out his goodness over your life right now. What is arriving in your life is the fulfillment of everything you believed when it looked impossible. The kind of miracle that makes you fall to your knees in awe. The kind of miracle that rewrites the ending of your story. The kind of miracle that turns every scar into a symbol of his faithfulness. God is gathering every loose end, every broken piece, every delayed hope, and he is weaving them into something so beautiful, so complete, that you will look back and see how it all had purpose. This is not a coincidence, it is fulfillment. This pending miracle, now approved, is not just about a solution. It is about restoration. It is about redemption. It is about the complete turnaround of things that felt final. The story you thought was over is being rewritten. The door you thought was closed forever is opening again, not because of your strength, but because of God's mercy. His mercy never runs out, it never forgets your name, it never lets go of your future. Even when you were close to giving up, it was his mercy that held you up, and now that same mercy is lifting you into the place of fulfillment. Comment 777 if you believe that God is completing what he started in your life right now. What you are stepping into is not just an answer to prayer, it is a reward for your endurance. It is the harvest for your hidden obedience. It is the overflow that comes when you've sowed in tears and refused to walk away. God saw the quiet sacrifices. He saw the moments you chose kindness when you were hurting. He saw the days you worshipped with empty hands. He saw how you stayed close to him even when it felt like the silence was too much to bear. You did not go unnoticed. Heaven saw every step. And now heaven responds. This miracle is not delayed. It was waiting for the moment when your spirit was ready, your heart was open, and your roots were deep enough to carry it well. The wait wasn't punishment. It was preparation. God never gives shallow miracles. He plants them deep so they last long. And this one, this breakthrough, this open door, this restoration, it has been sealed by the hand of God himself. There is no force that can cancel it, no voice can reverse it, no darkness can dim it. He is not only answering one prayer, he is touching multiple areas at once. That is how he works. He doesn't just bless, he multiplies. He doesn't just answer, he overflows. You thought you were praying for one thing, but God was listening to your entire life. He saw the full picture, and now, because he is a good father, he is stepping in with more than you asked for. The blessing that's arriving will not only meet your need, it will exceed your expectation. You are walking into a time where favor will find you without you chasing it, where healing will meet you before the pain speaks again, where clarity will replace confusion and joy will rise like morning light over your soul. This is not about hype or emotion. This is about divine evidence of God's word coming to life in your journey. He is shifting you from being the one who watches others receive into the one who carries your own harvest. This time, it's your name being called. This time, it's your hands being filled. This time, it's your heart being healed. Others won't believe it at first. It won't make sense to them how things could change so suddenly, but sudden shifts are the language of heaven. God moves quickly when the time is right, and the time is right now. The people who counted you out will see the glory of God upon your life, not because you want revenge, but because God loves making testimonies out of those who are overlooked. He lifts the lowly. He restores the broken. He crowns the ones who remained faithful through the crushing. You will not have to explain yourself. You will simply shine with the evidence of answered prayers. This is the part of your story where you breathe again, where you laugh again, where you remember what it feels like to be fully alive, not in fear or in doubt, but in confidence that God has carried you this far and will never let you fall. This miracle will not tease you, It will not fade. It will stay. It will anchor you. It will whisper of His goodness every single time you look around and remember what it cost you to get here. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest path to luxury? Leaked research reveals a simple ritual helping people attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, debt is dissolving and abundance is showing up fast. If you're seeing this now, you are God's chosen one. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. And it did cost you. You paid in tears. You paid in faith. You paid in patience. You paid in letting go of what wasn't meant for you. But now, you are about to receive something far more valuable than anything you lost. Because God never takes something from you without having something better on the way. And now, the better has arrived. There are blessings with your name on them that have waited in heaven for this very hour. And now, because the waiting is over, they are being released into your life with power and peace. You won't have to perform to keep them. You won't have to pretend to deserve them. God is giving them because He is good and because you are His. That alone qualifies you. Let your spirit rest in that truth. Let your heart stop running. Let your mind breathe again. You are not in danger. You are in favor. You are not being tested anymore. You are being trusted with the reward. And what a beautiful reward it is. Not just in what it gives you, but in who it reveals God to be. You are not just receiving a blessing. You are receiving a revelation, a deeper understanding of His love, a closer walk in His presence, a clearer sense of your purpose, a louder song in your soul. And once you receive that, nothing and no one can take it away. This miracle is personal. It has been wrapped in every detail of your story. It knows what you've lost. It knows what you've survived. It knows how long you've waited. And now it comes with healing in its hands and hope in its heart. It's not just for now, it's for your future, for your family, for your legacy, for every part of your life that needed proof that God is still writing your story with grace. Stay soft, stay grateful, stay grounded in His truth, because what is unfolding is holy. It's not meant to be rushed, it's meant to be lived. It's meant to be praised over. It's meant to draw you deeper into the arms of the one who saw you the whole time. You've stepped into a moment where your obedience, your perseverance, and your unwavering faith have collided with divine timing, and now the miracle has been released with precision. What was once pending is now moving. It's moving toward your hands, your house, your heart. This miracle was not just written with your name on it. It was shaped by your tears, carved out of your worship, and sealed in your surrender. Every time you said yes when it hurt, every time you stayed when walking away would have been easier, every time you loved through disappointment, you were preparing a space for this blessing to dwell. Comment 999 if you feel in your spirit that this is not just another word, it's the one meant for you. There is a shift that happens when God says it is time. Suddenly, things that were held back start falling into place. Suddenly, your spirit feels lighter, your sleep comes deeper, your heart beats with hope again. This is not because your surroundings changed, it's because God breathed on your circumstances. When His breath touches your life, it revives what felt dead. It resurrects what looked buried. It restores what was lost. You are not in the dark anymore. You are not wandering without direction. God has turned on the light, not just to show you the path, but to reveal what He's placed in front of you, answers to long-prayed prayers, opportunities you thought passed you by, favor that reaches beyond your understanding. You are not lost. You are led. You are not confused. You are being guided step by step by the one who sees your future clearly. This miracle will not be like the others. It is not a temporary relief. It is a permanent shift. It will bring stability where there was chaos. It will bring laughter where there were tears. It will bring rest where you've been weary for too long. You are entering into the place where the promises of God are no longer distant. They are becoming visible, tangible, undeniable. There are moments in your life when God does something so pure, so powerful, so personal that you know it could only have come from Him. This is one of those moments, not manufactured, not forced, just favor, flowing like a river that refuses to dry up. It will reach areas of your life you stopped praying about. It will touch wounds you buried. It will awaken dreams you silenced because the waiting became too painful. But now, the wait is over. You are walking into answered prayer, not just in whispers, but in full expression. And the most beautiful part is that God doesn't just give you the answer, He becomes the answer. He meets you in it. He doesn't bless from afar. He comes close and fills the room. He walks into your situation with authority and says, "Peace, be still." And everything responds. You are not walking into this season alone. You are walking with the King of Kings. You are walking with Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides. You are walking with Emmanuel, God with us. That means nothing can touch you without first passing through Him. That means no weapon formed against you will prosper. That means no lies spoken about you will hold. That means every curse is broken, every stronghold is shattered, and every assignment of the enemy has been cancelled. You are covered. You are chosen. You are crowned with the glory of a God who loves you far too much to let you stay stuck in delay. And now, you're not only moving forward, you're soaring on wings of grace, on promises fulfilled, on joy that is unspeakable and full of glory. And you won't have to fight to keep this blessing. You won't have to perform to prove you're worthy of it. The same God who gave it will be the God who sustains it. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to break under it. You're going to grow stronger through it. Because it's not just a miracle, it's a mantle. It's a sign of the authority you carry as a child of God. What's really behind the 7-second brain trick exploding online? A leaked CIA ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by neuroscience labs, this at-home method removes money blocks and unlocks unstoppable wealth flow. But the page could vanish any time. Click the link in the first comment before it's permanently deleted. This is not about hype. It's not about feeling good for a moment. This is about transformation. Real, lasting, undeniable transformation. The kind that makes you walk differently, speak differently, love differently, believe differently. The kind that makes you lift your eyes and finally say, "God, you did it," just like you said you would. There will be a moment soon where the very thing you're reading about now becomes your reality. You'll wake up one morning and realize the storm has passed. You'll get that call, that message, that opportunity, and you'll know this is it. This is what I was waiting for. And in that moment, you will feel heaven rejoicing with you, because all of heaven has been cheering you on through the waiting, through the wilderness, through the breaking, and now through the blessing. You are not stepping into luck, you are walking in favor. This isn't coincidence, this is covenant. God remembers what He promised, He remembers what He spoke, He remembers what you held on to when everything else fell apart. And because you held on to Him, He is now releasing what was always meant to reach you. Do not be afraid of how fast things will change. Do not be afraid of how suddenly doors will open. God is not rushing, He is revealing. This has always been part of His plan. The release was written before the pain began. The miracle was marked before the battle ever reached you. You are not catching up, you are being caught by the grace of a God who is always on time. This is your moment. This is your release. This is the time when heaven says, "It is done." You don't need to beg anymore. You don't need to plead. Just receive. With open hands, with a grateful heart, with quiet trust. Because what you are stepping into now will be a testimony that generations will hear. They will look at your life and see proof that God is real, God is kind, and God is faithful. You may still feel the weight of what you carried, but God is about to lift it in such a way that you will be surprised by how light your heart becomes. Not because the world has changed, but because His power has entered into the very place where your soul needed healing most. You are being healed in hidden places. You are being restored in ways that only God could do. This miracle is not flashy. It is sacred. It is quiet. It is holy. Comment 1010 if you know deep within that what God is doing for you now is holy, personal, and unstoppable. God wants you to know that everything the enemy tried to use against you is about to become the very ground you stand on when you give your testimony. The betrayal, the loss, the heartbreak, the disappointment, all of it is being turned into evidence that nothing can stop God's plan. You didn't go through it in vain. You didn't cry those tears for nothing. God was watching. He was collecting every tear, and now He is pouring back answers. When you thought you were at your lowest, heaven was closest. When you were ready to walk away, the Spirit of God stood in the gap for you and whispered strength into your weary bones. He didn't let you break. He didn't let you get swallowed up by the fear. He carried you through, even when you didn't feel it. And now, He is lifting you into the new place He has prepared just for you. This next place in your life is not a return to what was. It's a rising into what always should have been. You are not being restored back to your old self. You are being elevated into your anointed self. The version of you that has been formed through fire, shaped through surrender, and matured through faith. This miracle is coming not just to help you, it is coming to reveal you, the real you, the chosen one, the strong one, the one who didn't quit, the one who stayed when others left, the one who believed when others gave up. God is not just blessing your life, He is blessing your name. He is placing His favor upon you in such a way that the doors you couldn't even find before will now open without you having to knock. He is breathing into the places of your life that have been stagnant, and things are beginning to move. Relationships are healing, dreams are reigniting, provision is flowing. You are not stepping into a trickle, you are stepping into a flood of goodness. And still this blessing comes with peace. Not the kind of peace the world offers, not a surface calm, but the kind of peace that anchors your soul and quiets your thoughts. The kind that lets you sleep deeply, breathe fully, and smile genuinely. Because now you know it was never about what you could do. It was always about what He was doing through you. Even when you couldn't see it, you didn't earn this miracle. You received it because you are a child of grace, a child of covenant. God delights in showing His love through favor, not because you were perfect, but because you are His. That identity is what the enemy tried to make you forget. That truth is what the enemy tried to distract you from. But you are remembering now. You are waking up. You are seeing with fresh eyes. And everything looks different because your spirit knows this is the time. You can stop bracing for disappointment. You can stop expecting the worst. That season is over. God is not just changing your surroundings, He is healing your expectations. He is rewriting the script that told you not to hope too much, not to believe too hard. He is removing the fear that said, "What if it never happens?" and replacing it with peace that says, "What God started, He will finish." You are being carried now by promises that cannot fail. You are being covered by a love that does not end. You are being empowered by a spirit that never sleeps. And because of that, you can stand up straighter, breathe deeper, and live freer. You are no longer walking with the weight of wondering if you're forgotten. You know now you were never forgotten. You were being prepared. The secret ritual they never wanted public is finally out. A 7-second brain technique, backed by leaked CIA data and 4 neuroscience labs, is helping families erase debt and attract money on autopilot. But this miracle won't stay public long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone forever. And the preparation has made you ready for what's next. God has been shaping your heart to hold the blessing without pride. He has been strengthening your faith to walk in the promise without fear. He has been expanding your spirit so that when the miracle arrives, it does not overwhelm you, it flows through you. You're not just being blessed for your sake, you're being blessed to bless others. What's coming to you is going to spill out onto those around you.